Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. And it's Ribery. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, what a... Osimhen! Carlos Augusto attempts a clearance. Played out to the left flank. Can he spark a counter here? Rafael Leao. Oh, it's just a little long. Now it's Osimhen. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space out wide. Have a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Osimhen. Looking for the runner. Now it's El Shaarawy. It's El Shaarawy! And he's gone looking for safety. Gets his pass away. Carlos Augusto cuts out the pass. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some...
And the shot! Goal! Milan!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
He's had it taken off him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cataldi. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is through here. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he was quick to react. That's been cut out, well played. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Jim City gets over and intercepts. Plays a delicate ball. He's got away. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Keeper's ball. Interesting ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pressing high and with purpose. Now it's Ribery. Benacer. And it's Ribery. And he's had it nicked away. To Osimhen. Rafael Leao. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Osimhen. He's looking to set free a runner. He's had a hit! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Osimhen! Just sails past the upright.
Osimhen nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Osimhen takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's El Shaarawy. He's going to be disappointed with that. Osimhen. And they win it back again. Cataldi. Rafael Leao. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rafael Leao. Now the finish! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change.
El Shaarawy lascia il campo per il numero 90.
And the action is back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you.
And a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Threads one in. There's the shot! And it's hoisted clear. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
That's going in strongly.
Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Benacer. Inter Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Osimhen! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, that was never going to make it. Ribéry. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That looks a good ball through. Rafael Leao! And he's there to make the block.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20. Numero 32.
And we have our very first
numero
corner.
9. Ribery. Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per
Decent
il
chance!
numero 23. Il numero
Big
16.
relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Back into the middle. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Chance! Goal! Inter! Inter are back in business.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come...
Inzaghi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, what about it? Inter Milan have come back from the very brink. Dumfries. And it's Mkhitaryan. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Mkhitaryan! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He has found the way through. Has a goal! He should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rafael Leao. Now it's Inzaghi. Shapes to shoot. Should have equalised.
Ah, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Stefan de Vrij. And now they can spring out of defence. Abraham! Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Pinches it off him.
Okafor, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found a way through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Ribery. And the finish! Oh, it's in!
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 15. Viene sostituito con il numero 95.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Inter Milan conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Big chance! And that is wildly off target.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Bastoni picks it up from the goal kick. Ribery fiddles it through. Rafael Leao. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Rafael Leao! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gently done. Nicely weighted ball. Rafael Leao. It's a pretty loose pass. Barella shifted it to the flank. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rafael Leao really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help.
And the shot! And that is one way to get his defending done. Corner number 2 then. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, it's come loose! He's having a go! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. Milan are looking to go forward now. Looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? And he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan take the lead.
I think what we've just seen is further evidence of their resilience and fantastic belief. I mean, they can always come through. Remarkable.
And here's Ribéry. Now that's well seen too. Barella. And here's the chance to counter. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
This is the time you need that pace.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well read, nice interception. Milan are looking to break at pace. Inter Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end. And it's Ribéry.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rafael Leao. Can he get it through? Benacer is looking very tired out there. He's a sharp little ball here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, it's played into it, hits it first time! And that may well be that. That is that. Inter Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more, but certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.